Hello everyone, I'm Deb Courtney and welcome to my channel today. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I want you to know that this YouTube channel exists to educate and empower you to take your next steps, whether that's in your faith, relationships with others, family, finances. You never know where we might go. But the focus is undoubtedly on you living your healthy, abundant, blessed beyond measure life. And that's what I like to share. Well, today and for the next several series, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to focus on health and making those very simple increments that you can use that will help you to live a healthier and productive life. Hey, and don't we all want that? So, back in the springtime, I did a video in regards to 5 simple products that I use in order to get that sporty look. You folks know that I'm a sporty type girl, and so I use sporty type makeup. Well, one of those products was the foundation. And you know what? I got a few emails and text messages in regards to what was that. So then that kind of sparked an idea. I thought, well, okay, why don't I get the girl that got me introduced to that product? And so that's what I did. And she is here with us today. Miss Alicia Grimes is with me today, everyone. And I am so glad you're here with me today. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. And so I know that the products that you represent and brought to my attention back, as a matter of fact, when we were at a health and wellness conference. We met, and so we have a lot in common in regards to health and wellness, and we want to bring you along for the journey. So, Miss Alicia Grimes, take it away.
Okay. All right. Don't you love Deb? She is just so excited and so positive, and really does you really do try to pour into people's lives. I just admire you so much. So thanks for letting me be here with you. So my background, a little bit about me. I am a mom of 3 adult kids. My background professionally, civil engineering. So
wow.
a little different than what we'll be talking about today. So, but this kind of got on my radar about 10 years ago. I had a brain tumor and brain surgery and a serious recovery. And coming out of that, I was just like, you know, what am I missing here? Because I felt like I ate fairly healthy, I exercised, but, you know, I was continuing to have some pretty serious health issues, some autoimmune things going on, just a variety of different things that were continuing to crop up. And so I started to kind of think about areas that I hadn't thought about before. And I went to a women's conference and saw some information about BeautyCounter. And really, it was educational information. They did have this really awesome hand cream and this body oil that I kept going back for. But, they were really just sharing educational information, which I appreciated. I don't like pushy product people,
right? Yeah.
But I do appreciate when people help me be more educated.
And that's what you did with me.
Yeah, yeah. That's really our approach as a brand. We're a health and wellness brand, and we lead with education. So really at that point, I just I found out about the company. I went home and researched because I'm a super skeptical person, and I was like, I think the government takes care of this. Surely there's no harmful ingredients in our products. But I started to research and found, everything that they had been sharing with me was easily verifiable from lots of different sources. So I decided that this was just a missing piece of my health puzzle. And if that was true for me, I figured there was a lot of other people who didn't understand what's happening with the product industry, and I wanted to be part of making those changes for myself and my family, and then to empower other people to do the same. So our company started in 2013. I joined in 2014. We primarily work through consultants like me, and it's just been a huge blessing because now I have several hundred people who I would consider friends like Deb that were not in my life at that point. So it's blessed me from so many different perspectives.
Yeah.
A few key facts that we do share as far as leading with the information. The European Union bans about 1,400 ingredients that are associated with serious health issues. Some of those are endocrine disruptors, cancer-related, organ toxicity, severe allergies, asthma, just a lot of serious health issues. And Canada bans 650. And the United States, I would ask Deb to take a guess, but she already knows. The United States bans, tell them.
30.
30.
30. Can you believe that? Just 30 ingredients. Mm-hmm. And the EU and Canada are way above and beyond where we're at.
Yeah. So BeautyCounter started as a response to that. And we launched the company just to say, you know, you can have high-performing products, but you can also have products that are significantly safer. And we don't want to sacrifice our health in the name of beauty. And we don't want to give up using beautiful products. So can we do both? And absolutely we can. They do it in other countries. It's just in the United States, we don't formulate with health in mind. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot more to that story, but just suffice it to say that in the United States, the product industry is self-regulated, which means that if the companies feel good about it, they can put it out there.
And, hold on. And wait a minute. And if they don't, and if something happens, they just say, oops.
They don't even say oops. Unfortunately, the FDA does not require mandatory testing. There's no truth in labeling, so any company can say, hey, healthy, safe, organic on a label, and that means nothing. When products are found to be harmful in the marketplace, the FDA does not have the authority to pull those products. And so you still have products on the market that have known carcinogens, known endocrine disruptors, all of these things, and they're just still out there on the shelves.
Let me tell you a story about my aunt.
Yeah.
She bought a liquid foundation in the store, and she says, as a matter of fact, when I was using these products, and she says, I like your skin looks so good. And so I was telling her a little bit about this, and so she went and got her foundation, and she says, look up this and find out about what the ingredients are in my foundation. I said, okay. So I did that, and it had titanium in it, SPF 17. And so I looked it up, and I said, well, Joanne, I said, I think you're okay, as long as you don't get anything powder-wise, because you wouldn't want to inhale it, the titanium. And so
you got to laugh out of that. Yeah, because titanium dioxide is actually super healthy in a liquid form, but not in a powder form. Mm-mm. But how would you know that?
Yeah.
Unless somebody happened to come along and tell you that.
Yeah.
You may be using things that you just never dreamed would have an adverse health effect. I'm assuming she didn't inhale it.
No, she didn't. No, she wanted to go around
rescue. Deb is educated, and she knew what to look for.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, that's a great story.
Yeah.
So a couple of other things just to keep in mind. There's no mandatory testing, and that means that you, Deb, myself, we are the test. Those products are tested on us when we purchase those in a store and use them on our skin. And your skin is your largest organ. So about half of what you put on your skin absorbs, and then your tissues and your organs process those ingredients. Some of them are left behind to cause damage to your body. And I want to be clear, we're not saying that the root of all evil is your foundation or your moisturizer, but the cumulative effect of a lot of the things that we have exposures from, whether through products or just things that we're exposed to out and about or through our clothing or lots of different sources, those can build up in our system and cause adverse health effects, especially over time. So just don't be. I'm not a scaremonger. I'm not trying to.
No, we're not.
To overstate the situation, but it is helpful to know.
Yeah, and so hey, wait. So if the products are not regulated, then that's a disaster waiting to happen.
So basically, what BeautyCounter has done is we've stepped into the marketplace and said we're going to prove to you that we can be a profitable company, we can have safer products, and we can also change the industry. And we can have products that are high performing. And so really in the last, going on 10 years, we've produced products that have won every major beauty award, every Allure Cosmetics award, every award that there is out there. We won Women's Wear Daily Company of the Year. In 2019, we were the top Googled beauty brand in the world.
Wait a minute, say that again?
Top Googled beauty brand in the world.
Really?
Absolutely. So we
Wow.
are changing an industry. We are making inroads. We have presence on Capitol Hill. We're helping with the Safe Cosmetics bill. But really the way you change an industry is through one purchase at a time, through education, information, and helping people make safer choices. So that's what we're about.
Yeah, and especially, I want to tell you, and everybody knows this, what I'm getting ready to say. Especially nowadays, at the time that we happen to be living in, where everybody's doing their due diligence as far as social distancing, staying 6 feet apart from each other, washing your hands.
We're not exactly.
Washing your hands. And, you know, just being conscientious of what you touch, and then you touch your face, and you touch something else, and all the, you know, the spreading of everything. Of course, this is another good reason to bring this into reality right now and expound upon this, is because people are so aware of what's going on and how they can be more conscientious of the products that they use and the healthiness that they can stay in their homes and on their own personal bodies and so forth and so on. So
definitely,
I think this is a right time
I don't think we've ever been more aware of just how susceptible we are to things and to sicknesses. But my thing is, we're not intended to live in fear. And so for me, I just figure out how to make some healthy changes, and then I move on. One of my favorite slogans is progress, not perfection, because you will make yourself crazy if you try to eliminate every potential harm in your life.
Yeah,
that's not even
not
healthy,
gonna work.
like from a psychological perspective.
Yeah.
But there are things that we use every day that we can trade out for safer options, and that's kind of what we're promoting.
And there is a saying that goes something like that: when you know better, you do better.
Right.
And so that's kind of what we're all about with these series, is that when we want to know better, we want to be informed. And so when we are informed and we know better, so we can do better. And hey, it's a journey, right? It's a lifetime journey. So yeah.
So we actually have something called the Never List. I think Deb's going to put my website as a comment on her YouTube. So you can go to my website, you can look through the products. If you're interested in asking me questions or having samples or doing any of this stuff, click on the upper left-hand corner where my picture is, and you can send me an email and I'll follow up with you.
Yes.
But, you know, a few things. So now we want to get to the products. We've given you some educational information. I've shared a little bit of my story, which we can unfold in the next few weeks. But I want to tell you about Counter Time. It's our premier anti-aging line. And, you know, I'm sure that someone else can relate to this.
I can.
At some point in your life, you look in the mirror and you go, where did that come from? And like, oh, I've never seen that before. And, oh, I think that's some skin damage from my 20s that's coming to haunt me in my 40s. And your skin does lose elasticity. It loses firmness. Your oil production is not the same as it was when you're younger. So as we age, our skin ages. And so what we want to do is hydrate our skin. We want to nourish our skin with different vitamins, with different ingredients that are going to give nourishment to our skin, and just have an overall healthy complexion and skin as we move forward. So,
hey, wait a minute. I got to say this. When people say, man, wow, you're what? You're 66 years what? I said, I'm 66 years young.
Yeah,
you don't look it. And you know why? Is because I really am very conscientious of what I put on my skin and in my and the things that goes in my body, my bloodstream. And so, but these products are the foundation of that. And they're just great. They really are.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you about Counter Time. So there's 6 products in the Counter Time line. We developed an alternative to retinol. It's called a retinol. Retin Natural is what we patented this line after. We use a Japanese form of bakuchiol, some Swiss Alpine Rose, about 8 different plant-based oils. And that's really what gives your skin the nourishment and the hydration that it needs, and actually reverses the signs of aging. So how's that? So I'll start with the cleanser, and you can see this is a very large bottle, but this is a cleansing oil. And most of us are not,
it feels good.
not used to using an oil to cleanse. It's the newest thing. Cleansing oils have been around for several years, but they've really gotten a lot of great press and reviews the last maybe 3 or 4 years. So the cleansing oil, you just put a couple of squirts in your hand, put some water with it, rub it together, and then you massage it into your skin, and it will remove makeup, impurities, any toxins that you've been exposed to during the day, but it does not strip the natural oils off your skin.
And that's one of the things that I liked about it. It does not strip the natural oils off your skin. And I had not seen a product like this until I saw this product. And so, hey, I just love it. I really do.
Okay, so the second product is the Mineral Boost Hydrating Essence. And it's another large quantity. Most of our products last 4 to 6 months. The oil and the essence last me more like 9 months. It just depends on the person.
It only takes a little bit.
You just put 3 or 4
just
drops in your hand,
bit.
rub it together, massage it into your face. And this has a lot of the minerals that I mentioned that are going to nourish your skin. It's similar to a toner, but different because it actually has nourishment. It doesn't just pH balance your skin.
It smells good,
and it
too.
smells divine and
Yes,
so fresh. When I use that in the morning, I just feel like it just boosts my morning attitude. I use it at night and in the morning. And then next we have a Countertime Serum. Serums really treat your skin. So this again has the bakuchiol, the Swiss Alpine Rose, and a combination of several other ingredients that do more of a treatment for dark circles, fine lines and wrinkles, uneven pigmentation. Serums are some of your all your power punch to your regimen. So if you've never used a serum, we have actually about 5 or 6 different serums. We have a fabulous vitamin C, an overnight resurfacing serum, several different serums, but in the Countertime line, this is just a little bottle of magic.
And we'll get to all those serums.
We will. Maybe one day we'll just cover all the serums.
All the serums, so don't worry about it.
Depending on what your skin type is, what your issues are with your skin, and how you want to reverse some things, depends on what kind of serum you But this is a good just anti-aging across the board. Then we have a soft cream. This is our day cream. It is super hydrating, but very light. You can kind of see that it's not thick. It blends in beautifully, gives a nice soft finish to your skin, and also provides a foundation for your makeup products. Then everything, if you try to apply cosmetics and you don't have a moisturizer, they go on very harshly. They're not smooth. But the foundation of skincare actually gives a beautiful palette before you do your foundation and other cosmetics.
When I first used this, and I was like, okay, I'm going to put this on and this on and this on, and I'm thinking, oh, I've never put that much stuff on, before I put my foundation on. So I said, okay, well, I mean, that's what Alicia said do. So I said, okay, so here we go. It's like 4, whatever it is, 5 products, and I said. Then I pulled out the foundation that I put on, and I'm thinking,
it's completely different.
Completely different.
And you liked it before.
I liked it before, but it was completely different. The way it went on my skin was totally different than what my foundation had went on prior to using this.
So 2 more products. This is a night cream. It's called Supreme Cream Tetrapeptide, and it is a very thick, very emollient type cream. It's gonna go in. You're gonna feel it. You only want to use it at night because it's heavy, but then it will absorb in your skin, and it just works wonders overnight. And then the last in this line is an eye cream, and it's similar to the night cream, but with some targeted ingredients that are especially for your eyes. Our eyes don't have oil glands around them, which is the reason.
I didn't know that.
There you go. I taught you something today. Which is the reason that our eyes wrinkle so quickly. More quickly than the rest of our face, because there's no oil glands around your eyes.
I didn't know that.
So, and Deb just brought up something. Some people are like, Alicia, I'm a minimalist.
Yeah.
Where do I start? What's 3 products I can start with? And so if that's you, reach out to me through an email. I will guide you according to your budget, according to how much you will actually do. And then, I can guide you in the right direction, especially if you have any, special skin issues or concerns. By this point, I can listen to your story and I can tell you exactly what you need. So I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know that there are a lot of different changes you can make. We wanted to finish with a fun hack for your family, for your home. Several years ago when I started BeautyCounter, our founder, Greg Renfrew, she's just always sharing these great ideas. And so one thing she said early on was like, the shoes that you wear most frequently, leave them in the garage. Leave them in a bin or something where they'll be protected. But if you think about your shoes, wherever you've gone during the day, you've walked through parking lots, you've walked through lawns, you've been walking oil, gas, fertilizer, animal waste. There's no telling what you've walked on during the day. And when you come into your home, you bring those into your carpet, onto your floor. And then when your grandkids come over to play, you're just introducing a lot of toxins that could be eliminated very easily by just leaving your shoes in the garage. So take it or leave it, but that's, most of my shoes stay in the house, but the ones that I wear most frequently out day to day, I just keep those in the garage. I've got so many more of those, and we'll be sharing more as the weeks go on. But I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've learned a few things. If you want to check out BeautyCounter, you can go to my website. It's beautycounter.com/Alicia Grimes. She's going to put it in the comments because it's hard to spell, but it's ALYSIAGRIMES. And if you follow up with me, I can get you a 20% discount as a new client. I can also send you some samples in the mail or work with you on what your skincare needs are. So next week, we are going to follow up in the series.
Okay.
We're going to circle back briefly on any questions that you have this week. Put those in the comments. Next week, we'll circle back to those. I'm going to introduce you to a second skincare line that we have that's called Counter Match. And one of our most beloved premier products is very unique to BeautyCounter. It's a multi-use product that you can use for hydration. You can use on dry heels, elbows, dry spots, eczema. It's just a fabulous product. So I will tell you about that next week.
All right. Well, we have a lot to look forward to.
Absolutely.
And, I can't wait. Okay, everyone. Well, I want to let you know that I'm glad I found you, and I'm glad you found me. Go out and make it a great day, and I'll see you next time.